A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go from Miami. Here's a return from the 7. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening carry for Ncaa. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
That's good. Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Go!
Ncaa again. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Here's him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ncaa, and he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Ncaa with the touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Setting up the running back screen. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. They're going to try and throw it here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Third and the man in motion right. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. When he can't evade the coverage team for much, they stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 37-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm finished.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Ncaa. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, go.
Setting up to throw. It's taken in by Ncaa. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route and man coverage.
Give them about 3 on that 1st down carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19 Lions.
Rolling from the gun here. Throw is there for Rondé Benson. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Backing 18.
Zone read again into Ncaa. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
One pass brought in, and he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here we go. Ready.
No throw, 3rd and long. Ronald makes the catch. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready. Coconut 70 Timberwolves.
Trying to run it in. Ncaa. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Chris and everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Come on. Ready.
They go to him again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Let's go now. Go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
It's a designed run for him. And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble! And the Dolphins have it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Dolphins take a 20-zip lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots, nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to Sons. 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and
1. They give it to him again. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. All set to go now from the 35. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run in 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. This run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. This down at the 33-yard line.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care if you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a 1st, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Man in motion here. 1st down, play action. one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Here's a design run. Now that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. There'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's out of bounds at the 16. Going to be a long field ahead for them on this possession. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Six the Eagles! Six the Eagles! Mustang 19! Here we go! Here we go!
Airing it out to start this drive. Connects here with Jalen Noel. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches what's up to 28. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Second Pirate! Go!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Back! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Hawk step, cut back team!
Looking to throw again on second down. That's caught. Devontae Ncaa. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Just a minute 54 now to play in our opening half, Brock. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Not the shotgun, they'll give it to Ncaa. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Let's stick with Ncaa. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here they go, getting set for third and 4.
19 Tiger, 19, press all 8, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Looking to throw here. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Brought in by Gasson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Moving quickly, trying trying to get set again. Sticking to the air here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing it on second down. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play, just as that tight end did.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
13-yard line.
Now looking to throw. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
60 Eagles, Mustang 19.
At the 7-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got it. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Why you all in my face? Taking up all in my face. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. There's a dive up the middle. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it on. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage.
Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead.
Patriots 3.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has it at the 11. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. That throw behind his intended target.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
19 Tiger.
To the air on 3rd and long. Well caught by his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They're going for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Ready.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. They look to throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Gets him on the quick hitter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Dolphins can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins tack on 7 more to their lead.
Dolphins 42, Patriots 3.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
7 yards.
throw it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
Here he goes, third and long. Fits it through the middle. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Fourth down, pass coming. He connects downfield. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots put at least a tiny dent into that lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. Offense to the line fast. He's going to throw it. Finds his back. Ncaa. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Looking in the air here. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, Scott. Panther 60, Panther 60.
He's going to throw it again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
65, Cash, 65.
They'll air it out on third. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
19 Lions.
They're going to throw for it on fourth. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. The defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
The give here on second. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
That counter could never get started. Good chance someone on that line telegraphed that play because the defense was all over it. Fortunate just to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here's the snap on fourth. Throw is caught by the back. And he's out of bounds a mile from that marker. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
That play straight ahead. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And they just get the play off. Completed over the middle. Ooh, awfully close to that line of gain. Stop go made it the 46. 3rd down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Dolphins football. They don't got to do much. They've already earned a massive lead. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go.
Sending him on the dime. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Trying to get it on the keeper. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Kate, that is all about the eyes of the defense, keyed in on the quarterback. Whether it was going to be a run or a throw, that defense was so locked in, they hold him short of the sticks.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working on 1st down. Throwing the out route, complete. And as he goes out of bounds, we're going to hear from our referee who the guilty party is on this flag. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Desperation time here. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Taking a chance at the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Patriots will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
first and 10.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
Throw here, 3rd down. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Burden motioning left. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Down. 60, crack all 80.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
21-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60, 70. Panther 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. He's got it. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. Scooped up by the Patriots. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins throwing 6 more on the blowout. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins continue adding on to that lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. He brushed him off with ease. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Dumped off to his running back. Room to work at the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. To the air now on 1st and 10. Caught by his back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Hits him on the out route. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. First and 10 from the 43.
First down, New England.
Still sticking with the passing game. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throw, third and long. His running back hauls it in deep right. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's a New England first down. They put a receiver in motion left. From the red zone on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down. They are throwing it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Patriots hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. They're going to try to throw for it. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Dragon 6, Nike.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. Shoves him off. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. He's going to pass it here. He finds a Doomsday downfield. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20.
Cougar 19.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
down.
Ready, ready.
In the red zone now. Vacates quickly left side. Into the hands of Gadsden. Complete. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Dolphins are running them out of the building. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Patriots 10.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Trying to set this up quick.
A gain of 13 yards. Patriots.
Throwing now on first down. Out to his right, it's a screen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. Down the left sideline he goes. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Working quickly here.
60, 45-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Sends this to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And is picked off by Triquez Bridges. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. The outcome's decided here, but we've got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. It's our last chance. 72. We're going to use on center. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Hugh and everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.
Yes,